Welcome to Module 3. This is the last module. Super excited and thank you for continuing with me on this journey. We're going to talk about compounding your demand. So we started out with talking about creating new opportunities, creating demand, and then we went into talking about capturing those opportunities that you're creating, making sure the revenue is not falling through the crack. In this model, we're going to talk about compounding revenue, increasing the lifetime value. And why is this important? One of the things that I've learned is that the best way for you to generate multiple 7 figures or even 8 figures in your business is by increasing the lifetime value of your existing customers. So people who are paying you already, getting them to pay you even more. And the way to do that is the strategies we're going to be talking about in this model. So the first one we're going to talk about is post-job reviews. And post-job reviews is very important for a couple of reasons. Number one, you want to make sure that people actually love the service you're offering. And the key concept here is that trust plus SEO equals more revenue. If people trust you and they post about that on Google My Business Review, more people are going to see that, which is going to drive even more customers to come to your business. So a great way to increase the lifetime value of your customers. And of course, people who are happy are more than likely to come back and do more business with you and spend more money with you. So the scenario here is that a $10,000 job finishes and no review is collected, and you want to provide a link to your Google review so that you can collect that review from them. And you want to do this automatically with an AI agent. So the live example we're going to go through is AI will call a customer that you just finished a job with asking for a review. So I'm going to show you how we build this post-job review agent, and we also can actually connect this with an SMS automation sequence that will then send people the link to your Google review. And for you to put this into action, you can use the templates that we've created for you. And what this template will do is you can just plug in your business information, put it into our platform, and you're off to the races. So let me show you exactly how we build this agent and we'll demo it live. All right, so this is agent number 7, and this is the post-job review. Again, as usual, we have a role. We've given the role Sarah, the AI customer pull-up specialist for Solid Step Flooring out of Dallas, Texas. And we're going to be calling customers shortly after their flooring installation. And the job of this agent is to ensure satisfaction, request a feedback, and guide them to leave a review online. And then we have the task, we have the context, we have the conversation flow as usual, as we've been doing for the previous agents. But one little small thing I want to share with you are a few things. So number one is we can enable call booking functionality. That's something we can do. We can also enable call transfer functionality. This is extremely important. So we want to give users, especially those who might be skeptical about AI, the opportunity to speak to a human at any point. And for us to do that, we need to enable this call transfer functionality so that they can be live transferred to you, someone on your team. But the important part about this is not necessarily to avoid people talking to AI. The more important thing is to limit the amount of human people your team is talking to, so that they're only dealing with the most complex situations that needs a human touch. And people asking about frequently asked questions or things that can be answered by a knowledge base, the AI can handle all of those things. And then the other thing here is we already talked about knowledge base. So if you have a huge catalog of information, you can have all of those in the system as well. So let's dive in and try this agent. So I'm going to go ahead and click on test agent, and then we're going to start a call. Hello.
Hi, this is Sarah with Solid Step Flooring. I just wanted to check in now that your new floors have been installed. How are you liking them so far?
You know what? We're not happy at all. This has been a terrible job and we're not happy.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Can you tell me more about what went wrong? Your feedback is really important to us, and I want to make sure we address your concern.
Okay, thank you. The guys were just scratching all of our walls. It was just terrible experience. They were playing loud music. My kids were not able to sleep. We were not very happy, even though the job turned out to be good, but the experience was terrible for us.
I truly apologize for the unfortunate experience you had during the installation. I appreciate you sharing these details with me. I'll make sure our operations manager, Tom Reynolds, reaches out right away to address your concerns and make it right. For now, I'll hold off on sending the review link until we've resolved this to your satisfaction. Thank you for your understanding, and we will do our best to rectify this situation.
I appreciate that. Because of this, I'm actually willing to give you guys a review because of how empathetic you are to my situation. Again, the job was good. It's just that the guys were banging on my walls and it was too loud. So yeah, I will give you guys a review.
Thank you so much for your understanding and willingness to provide a review despite the challenges you faced. It really means a lot to us. I'd be happy to send you a link for the review so you can share your honest feedback about your experience. It will only take a minute. Would you like me to send it via text or email?
Yeah, email will probably work best.
I will send you a text message right now for you to provide your email address. It seems I wasn't able to get your email for sending the review link. Could you please provide your email address?
Yes, it's info@outreachgenius.ai.
I will send you a text message right now for you to provide your email address.
I just gave you my email address.
I apologize for that. Thank you for providing your email. I'll send the review link to info@outreachgenius.ai right now. Thank you again for your understanding and for agreeing to leave a review.
Okay, thank you. So as you can see, that was how the demo for the review works. Now, a couple of interesting things I wanna demo show you. So for example, let's just say I was not happy with the agent and I wanted to make changes. One of the things I can do here is I can go right into here and I say, always greet, let's just create a scenario. Always greet always start a new call with the words, hello, it's a great sunshine day. Now, most likely, you probably don't want to do this, but for the sake of this example, I'm just going to show you how we're going to use this text box to change what the agent says. And this is very important because obviously you want to improve the agent over time so that it can handle more scenarios or it changes with the needs of the business. And it's very important that you're not having to stress out and look through all this block of text and be like, where am I going to change any of these things? So using AI, we can actually tell it what we want it to change. And here's how it works. So we told it we wanted to change the messaging, the greeting. So it found automatically the points in the prompt where I want to make the changes. So it's basically made this change. It's crossed out the old one and it's put in the new one. And if I want to keep the changes, all I just have to do is say, yes, keep the changes. And that's pretty much it. And you can do that as much as you want to. And once I do that, I can just click on save. And then now let's test the agent. So the agent is supposed to basically greet us with, it's a great sunshine day, something like that. So let's try it out and see what it says. So I'll go test agent and we're going to start the call. Hello.
Hello, it's a great sunshine day. Hi, this is Sarah with Solid Step Flooring. I just wanted to check in now that your new floors have been installed.
So you get the idea. We told it to start every call with it's a sunshine day by just typing the request you want, and it automatically found where in the prompt it should include that change and implemented the change, and we ought to do the races, which means that depending on what you want the agent to do, it's all at your fingertips. You don't have to stress too much. Just type what you want it to do and it's going to be doing that. So that's it for this one. We're going to talk about the next agent, which is all about upselling. I'll see you in the next one.